Hello traders and Market Club members everywhere. Adam Hewison here, coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. We're going to be looking at two sectors. We normally watch 9 sectors, but we've figured out these 2 sectors are the strongest of the 9. And they are the healthcare sector and the technology sector. We have 3 stocks in both of those sectors to look at. So let's get started right away. The stock we're looking at today is a well-known stock. It's Eli Lilly, and you can see it made a very nice high right here, and we're seeing a little bit of a pullback. Now, 2 things to look at the pullback is, first of all, this is going to be good support for this stock. That's the 50 line of the RSI. I don't think it's going to get there, but we have all of our trade triangles positive right here, indicating a strong trend. I would say if we see a pullback to perhaps the 73 level, it would be a very, very good buy, or even the 74 level. But one thing we want to look at is, let's just do a quick Fibonacci right here. Just click on the Fibonacci tool. You see a little yellow box clicks there, shows up there. Click on the high and drag it down. So there, 74 is 38%, 72, 94, so 73 is a 50%. I think that's a good level to look at, around the 73 level. 73 to 74, I'd want to be a buyer of Eli Lilly. The trend is very strong, and you're also coming from a very, very big base. Look at this base you've broken out from. That's a very strong base to carry this stock higher. I think we could see the market going from here somewhere up to maybe the 80 level or so forth from where we are. So let's see how that plays out. But look for a pullback, look for support coming in right here at the 50 line, and make sure that these 2 triangles, the weekly and the monthly, are aligned. The next stock we're looking at is Medtronics. The symbol is MDT. As you can see, we made a new high just barely here, and we have a 90 reading on our trade triangles, plus we're above the 50 line. So everything is go on this particular stock. I would say if you see a pullback, perhaps to the 78 level, I think it's a buy. I would put a stop below 76, so your risk is not that great. And I think we could see this market make new highs and recover and trade up to the 82 level. So let's see how that plays out. Next stock is a well-known stock, Pfizer. The symbol is PFE. And this is the healthcare sector. Again, you've been solidly above the 50 line for some time now, and our trade triangles are plus 100. I would say right now the risk of owning this stock is very, very slight. I would say if you were to buy it even around here and put a stop at 33.5, you've got maybe $1 risk, which I don't think is too bad, and you've got some upside on, I think it's probably a 5 for 1. Risk $1, make 5. I think that's the type of risk-reward ratio we're looking at on this particular stock. But again, watch the 50 line for support. Moving over to the technology center, we have Facebook that came in and it's having a conference today. But one of the big things to look at in Facebook, and let me just move this triangle indicator here, which is plus 90, which is a very strong indicator. But let's put a trend line in, but where the trend line should go is, this is where resistance is. So right around the, I would say the 81 to 82 level, that goes right there. That's where the market should be finding support, 81 to 82. You have an outside day so far, which is a negative sign for Facebook. But I would say a pullback to the 81 to 82 level would be a very, very good opportunity to own this stock. I believe it's going to go higher. So that's what I'm looking for there. Also look for the 50 line to offer good support. Again, this is Facebook, symbol FB. Looking at the technology sector still, you can see we're still bullish on Google. We mentioned this yesterday, the new CFO they have there coming from Morgan Stanley, Ruth Porat. She is going to be taking a position there and getting their cash in order and so forth. I think she'll do a great job. But look at the 50 lines for support. I think right around here, if we put our weekly trade triangles in, you can see that we are, really still in a very positive mode for this particular stock. So we had our monthly kick in right here at 557, and it's 565 right now, so that's doing well. The weekly kicked in a little bit before that, but nonetheless, the trend is your friend, and the trend is clearly up in Google, looking for this to go to 590, 595, or even $600 a share. Our last stock on the roster is a stock called IBM, which is, I guess everyone's heard of that, but it's interesting what's happening there. A couple of things. One is you are looking at, let me just do some drawing on the screen here to illustrate these points. First off, we have support coming in right around where the 50 line is, which is right here, and you can see we've got some pretty nice lows on a pretty cyclical basis. If you just look at this, where this is going, you can see we should probably have a little bit more upside on here. The key level here in my mind is this sort of line in the sand. I'm going to draw this freehand, but you'll get the idea, and I'll put the number up there. It's 165. If we get over 165 at IBM, which I think is a good chance we will, I think there's a good chance we'll see the market trade up to the 175, even the 180 level in pretty fast order. So this will be a very nice base if it were to break out. So that's what we're watching there. So there are 6 stocks, 3 in the technology sector and 3 in the healthcare sector. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back tomorrow with some other ideas and tips. So stay tuned and have a great trading day, everyone.